My background is in sales, and I heard about this thing called SEO, and thought it would be lovely if the phone would ring the other way. So reached out to the team. George and Taylor and Nathan are the founding members of the company, and I said, I don't know how you're doing what you're doing, but I would like to sell it. What do you think about that? And joined the team. Fell in love with this agency. We offer SEO and paid media marketing. Those have changed a lot in 14 years, but the end goal remains the same, which is to grow businesses. And I moved into the CEO seat about 2.5 years ago now, largely because I just fell in love with everything we were doing here.
That's awesome. So I've got two paths that I'm interested in. One, just in general, like SEO, like you said, has changed and is changing drastically with AI. And so I'm curious about that. But more importantly, I think everybody would be interested in how on earth did you sold yourself into the firm just to say, like, look, I'd like to go sell this and work with you, but then took the CEO role, and the founders are still involved in the company, right?
That's right.
So talk a little bit about that process, because I think that's super interesting to people just to understand, how did you go through it? So I'll just let you take it from there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the initial outreach to the agency when I was young and presumptuous and, maybe a little more ballsy than was appropriate for my tenure. It was largely about, even if I didn't fully understand this thing, I fully understood the value of it, right? This was something that had innate value to anyone working in a sales role, that it could generate leads instead of cold calling or the cold emailing or the outreach, the day-to-day pieces. And I think the passion for learning how it worked is what made me a good fit. How did I become the CEO? At some point, I wasn't just selling. In fact, really early on, I closed a deal that they were like, no, we can't do this. And one of the founders actually said to me, like, you have to tell them no. And I said, why? And he said, we can't make a measurable difference for this business. We could do all the SEO in the world, and because of the product and the price point and the way they were structured, they would always be spending more with us than they could ever get in return. And I was enamored with that because I had never been told only sell to people that we can do great work for. I had just my whole life been told to sell things.
Right.
Yeah.
That's such a great point. So the founders actually helped you recognize the real value of what you were selling. And that was the end result, right? Not just the sale itself.
That's right. Yes, absolutely.
That's a cool experience. And kudos to the founder, right?
100%.
That's
100%.
That's kind of the way it's supposed to go. But,
yes.
Like instead what tends to happen is all the salespeople just get blamed for selling bad deals. And then they go, by the way, keep doing it. We just need more revenue.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. And this is a team. It's a small team. And so if I bring in a deal that is a bad fit in any direction, difficult personality, bad business model, something that just feels kind of icky, then I'm going to hear about it, not just from the client who thinks I overpromised, underdelivered, but also from the team member who's going, why are you making me do this? I don't want to.
Yeah. I love the technical term icky. That's good.
Yes. Yeah. We all know what that is, right? Something's icky here. Yeah.
No, we know. It's just not right. Something's not right.